What if the thing you think makes you wise is actually making you miserable? You notice everything about yourself, every mistake, every awkward moment, every little flaw in your personality. You call it self-awareness. But could it be that you've crossed the line? What if being too self-aware is quietly destroying your confidence and trapping you inside your own head? This is the dark side nobody talks about. Everyone talks about self-awareness like it's this golden superpower, and honestly, up to a point it is. Knowing your triggers, understanding your patterns, catching yourself before you react badly, that stuff is genuinely useful. But there's a version of self-awareness that quietly crosses a line, and once you're on the other side of it, everything gets heavier. You stop just observing yourself and you start monitoring yourself, constantly. Like there's a tiny camera in your head, active always, and you are both the subject and the critic, watching the footage in real time. That shift from observer to critic is where the dark side begins. Here's what it actually looks like in daily life. You're in a conversation, and instead of just being in it, part of your brain is narrating it. Am I talking too much? Did that come out wrong? I just interrupted them. Why do I always do that? Or you get a compliment, and instead of just receiving it, you immediately start analyzing whether you deserve it, whether the person really meant it, or whether you've been indirectly insulted. Everything gets put under a microscope before it even fully happens. And the exhausting part is that you can't turn it off, because switching it off would require self-awareness. And that just starts the whole loop again. One of the heaviest things that comes with being too self-aware is that it makes simple decisions feel enormous. Because you don't just make a choice, you analyze why you're making that choice. Then you question whether your reasoning is valid. You could be deciding something as small as whether to reply to a message, and somehow end up in a full internal courtroom with evidence and counter-arguments. People from the outside think you're overthinking, but it's not even really overthinking. It's more like you trust your own instincts so little that every decision needs to be proven before you'll commit to it. And ironically, the more you analyze, the less confident you feel, because analysis always finds something to doubt. There's also something that happens to your sense of identity when self-awareness goes too far. It starts to dissolve it. Because when you're constantly examining who you are, you stop being able to just be who you are. You'll have a strong opinion about something, then immediately wonder, is that actually what I think? Or is that what I think I should think? You become so focused on understanding yourself that you stop trusting yourself. And there's something quietly painful about that. Being the person who knows themselves the best, and yet somehow feels the most uncertain about who they are. So here's the thing. And I want to say this gently, because this isn't about telling you that self-awareness is bad. It's not. But if you recognize yourself in any of this, what might actually help you isn't more reflection. It's less. Not permanently, not forever, just in small moments. Let a conversation happen without narrating it. Let an emotion exist without immediately diagnosing it. Let a decision be made from your brain without putting it on trial first. You don't have to understand every part of yourself to live well. Sometimes the kindest thing you can do for a mind that never stops watching is to just, for a moment, let it look away. If this video helped you see yourself a little more clearly, let me know in the comments. I'd love to hear your thoughts. Thanks for watching, take care of yourself, and I'll see you in the next video.